so glad they took off those hideous restraints. They don't have to put them back on again, do they?
No. I'm in a much different place now. I remember everything you already know.
You mean about...
My miserable excuse for a family. My mother.
Oh.
Hey, how do you feel?
Terrible. Better. Couldn't have been an easy thing to hear.
Well, it certainly was much more easy than having to live through that. Doc, you're remembering. That's a good thing. And you're going to get better with Gail's help. And then I'm going shopping for an outrageous wedding dress.
You don't give up, do you?
On you? Never.
You don't know the half of it.
That means everything to me. But before I can even consider a commitment like marriage, there are a lot of wrongs that I have to set right, and that's starting with Felicia. I just wish I were anywhere close to being ready.
Yeah, well, don't rush it, Kevin. You'll know when the time is right. Look, I gotta get back to the station. Call me if you need anything.
Thanks.
And don't worry.
So, now you know where you're going. Remembering what happened on Jasmine Island, that was the first step.
The first step down that hall.
It's gonna be okay. I know it is, and you're gonna have Gail right along beside you the whole time. And I'll be there too, acting as backup. I just thank God that you are here in a place where you can heal. I just think it would be the worst thing if you had to go back to that prison.
Dr. Albert, please contact the third floor nursing desk. Dr. Albert, please contact the third floor nursing desk.
Hello, Kevin. Hi, Lucy.
I'm not sure that Kevin needs any more visitors right now.
It's all right, Liz.
Oh, I didn't come here to upset him. But I did want to speak to him. Alone.
I'm glad to see you. Go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. This is probably just what I need.
Listen, I will be right outside the door. If you need me, okay, just call.
Does it hurt?
You mean on its surface? No, not anymore.
Kevin, there are a few things that I need to hear from you. One main thing, and a few things that I need to tell you.
Okay, I hope I can help.
Can you promise me this will never happen again?
I wish I could, Felicia, but the only thing I have left to offer you as a friend is the truth. And the truth is, I have no way of knowing.
That's what makes it so hard. All right. Well, what I need to hear from you, and from what you know about your brother, was there something about me that prompted your behavior? I mean, did I let out signals? Did I invite cruelty? Did I look like a victim waiting to happen?
Felicia, aside from Lucy, you're the last woman I would ever think of as a victim. You simply had the bad luck to resemble the woman who had the most influence over my brother and me. She was beautiful, too. She was blonde. But beyond that, you're nothing like her. Where she was cruel, you're giving. Where she was hateful, you were always full of love and loyalty and friendship. And you're strong. You're an amazingly strong woman. You wouldn't be standing here facing me demanding answers if you weren't. All you ever did to me was be a good friend.
Do you know what it's like being a victim? Of course you do. The way it undermines everything that you think about yourself. The way it eats at the core of you. And after what Ryan did to me, twice, I swore to myself I would never let that happen to me again. And what I needed to hear from you is that you would promise me that you would never lose yourself enough again to come after me.
I wish I could make that promise, Felicia. But all I can really say is how deeply I regret the pain that I've caused you.
Do you think that you can be helped? Is there a doctor, Gail, or somebody that could possibly make a difference?
They could try. I wish I could give you something more. I wish I could give you some reassurance, but I can't. I have work to do. But I don't know if it can be done. Can you understand that?
Yes. Can you understand that I can't forgive you yet? I may never be able to forgive you.
Yes, I can.
How was he?
Honest. It's okay, Lucy. It wasn't what I wanted to hear, but it was the truth. And if he would have said anything else but the truth, I would have walked right out.
I was just standing out here, remembering.
Remembering what?
Dominique. That she was my my first friend. And she taught me a lot about friendship, everything. That to have a friend, you have to be a friend. And I've been giving that a lot of thought lately.
You were a good friend to her.
It set out to be. It just sort of happened. You know, I think that's the way it had to be. And you know, when Ryan kidnapped Georgie, I had to go help you. I knew I had to go and help you get her back. And it was then that I realized you were a true friend to me.
I know. And I'm grateful. I was so furious and so frightened because I'd lost my baby. But I think deep down inside I knew everything was going to be all right because I wasn't alone. I had Mac. I had you.
And Kevin. You had Kevin. All the people who cared and loved you.
I know that it wasn't his fault. The fault goes way back.
When I think about those two little boys and how hurt and confused and scared they must have been. But then I think about what you went through and everything that happened to you. I can't compare it. How can you compare the pain?
You can't compare. Who's to say what's worse or who's more devastated? The point is you got to stop making people pay. And what that woman did her sons and what her sons did to me. And who knows what happened long before that. This whole vicious cycle of revenge has to stop, and it's going to stop right now with me. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to speak with Dara, and I'm going to ask her to drop the charges. And if she insists on going through with it, well, then I'm just going to make one hell of a hostile witness.
Thanks. Thank you.